Hey guys, Spectre here, and welcome to our first speed build. So, a fair warning, this video is gonna be a hot mess because I've never done one before. I'm still new to building in The Sims 4, and yeah, this is the first part of it, where right now we're just trying to fix up the walls and the build, like the shape of the building at the moment. Like next door you could see the Crawford Manor, and honestly I think this house would have been better suited for Rosalia, but at the moment they are for some characters that are going to be coming up in the series. I thought of adding a pond, and I thought why not just make it a swimming pool instead, because the people here are going to be like Rosalia, they're going to want to exercise a lot, so swimming pool is basically gonna be their only method of exercising. I'm not sure if it's the same in The Sims. Here you can see that I'm an idiot and I'm struggling to just put another set of walls here when I didn't realize, yeah, this is when I realized, oh, I was supposed to go up another level. So, whoops. We're adding a bridge here to connect the two because earlier on I thought it was only going to be connected through the upper floor. And then we're messing around with the roofing. Like, I can't brain roofing in The Sims 4. Like, it's gonna look horrible, but at least I tried. At least I tried. So just trying to figure out which roof to use. We end up using all these half-gabled roofs. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it just looks really bad in the end. I think I may change it next time, but yeah, for now, let's just ignore it. I mean, like, who looks at the roof anyway in the LP, so no one cares. Yeah, that looks really weird. Like, I think that was what's going through my mind at that very moment. Looking for wall colors right now. We end up going with the same black theme, and I didn't realize that all you need to do was shift click. It isn't like in The Sims 3. Yeah, there we go. End up going the black theme to suit the Crawford Manor next door, but instead of being as modern as the manor next door, whoops, yeah, I just said that we're not gonna go for the modern route, and I picked out these windows. But we changed it, yep, we changed it to these archy kind of windows. Archie as in arch, not as in the comic book. Well, I'm not used to talking this fast. We just keep setting up these windows. I think in the end we just use these two windows in the entire build. Like, I am not a creative person. Swing it. Whoa, why did we go next door? We're trying to make a balcony over here. Trying to figure out which to use. This was a definite no-no. Like, there needs to be a better sort of balcony wall, so we just end up sticking to the half wall instead because why not? Trying to change top bit, which is what we end up doing. Those walls were too high, so we shortened it down some more. Health and safety wouldn't agree, but who cares? This is The Sims, they're not gonna fall off. So now we're still dealing with the walls inside, and I think we're gonna add more windows. And yep, there goes the stairs. I almost forgot the stairs because it's hard to see, okay? So this is the first lot of stairs that goes up here. We're removing these walls to connect the rooms. Oh, and health and safety moment, we're gonna add these little fencings there. Yep. More of these windows, these boring windows, like, and I realized those are too high. So just gonna keep with this, I think. Like, I'm having so much trouble with the controls in Sims 4, it's ridiculous. Trying out new windows because I thought we needed some variety, but in the end we just stick with the same ones. Like, those were way too big. Like, honestly, it's just ridiculous. Adding more stairs here because I thought, like I said, I thought we were just gonna stick with those. But in the end, in the end we just remove it. We don't keep with it because I decided to make this area, you see here that I'm adding windows to the bedroom. There are no kids in this household. In fact, I'm not quite sure. Originally, it was supposed to be these two characters, but in the end, I was like, maybe not, because yeah, it didn't seem to suit them very much. Yeah, we tried to go over the swimming pool, but it was like, no, you're not gonna do that. But I thought it would have been really fun if we could, so we just joined it up over there. And we add some fencing over here, so it'll be like an open air part where you walk through and see the swimming pool and stuff like that. That would be cool. Yeah, removing the stairs right now because in the end we decided, nah, it's not working out. Adding more windows there and there. Tried to add windows there, but then the stairs was in the way. Wow, this is a lot of talking. I was not expecting this much talking. Accidentally painted over the walls, but we'll change it up later. Looking for the archways. Yep, these pretty little archways that match the windows. I'm not digging that door. I should probably change it later. We're adding columns so that the balcony overhead isn't just like floating up in the air. Like, this is a Minecraft. Things shouldn't be defying the laws of gravity. We're looking for... yeah, this is when I realized that the balcony is way too small, so we just extend it all the way. So it kind of matches next door anyway. Yeah, just swinging around, making sure the roof is still not as ugly as it could be. There we go. Adding windows there because why not? And we tried to add some windows there and it took a while because I just couldn't brain the controls. Getting a good look of everything, and then we're gonna add these stairs here because I'm not sure if they will drown in there without stairs. Adding some lights. The lights suck. Wow, they're really uneven. And we're gonna add some bushes here. I like these bushes, but they were a little bit too tall, so I just got rid of them and added smaller ones instead. Redoing the black walls. Everything in there is so dark. I'm not very creative when it comes to interior, so we're just... oh, that was really nice. I wonder why I didn't use it. This was way too much, so we just stick with that. And we're gonna be using those glass doors a lot because I'm planning to add curtains over them, so, you know, in a real life situation, if you're occupying the room, you just close the curtains and people know not to come in without knocking. Adding these nice paneled walls inside. Pretty much to everywhere. Yeah, I'm not that creative. Just checking through everything again, and now we're finally gonna start doing a little bit of interior. As we do work with the interior, we start adding some more walls, like so, to divide the kitchen and the dining area. And we're gonna change up these floors right now because these are not working. Tried out the carpet was way too much, so we went with a lighter wooden floor. Changed the tiles in the kitchen because wood is a fire hazard. We're gonna go with these like industrial old-timey sort of stuff, and yeah, I was wondering why they weren't sticking then. And we're gonna use that old-fashioned fridge as well because it looks nice. Like, that's about as much as my reason. I have no idea what I was doing here. Like, I could not figure it out. We just added that thing. Oh, now that I think about it, I was supposed to add a trash can inside the kitchen as well, and I totally forgot. Oopsies! Now we're just adding the ventilation, because that's always important in the kitchen. Funny story, the old place where I was living at, there was like a fire alarm. The stove was up against the wall, the fire alarm was in the middle of the room, and the exhaust fan was right across the room. Like, so the smoke would have to get through the fire alarm to get to the exhaust fan, and it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know why. Yeah, I was turning on the cheats just then to unlock the entitlements thing so we can start getting the carpets, but I'm not sure whether we keep the carpets in there because it looked weird. Yeah, I think we added one carpet in, and I can't remember whether we took it out. I hate how Sims 4 doesn't have a color wheel. It's so painful to work with. Yeah, we took it out. Fire hazard. So we just added that thing there so you could wipe your feet, because immediately after you can get out onto the porch. Tried out a bunch of mirrors here because I thought a mirror would look nice in the dining area. Yeah, that's the one we go with. It's just like a decorational piece. It's not there to be used. And now we realize that I had no idea where to put the bathroom. Like, I did not plan for a bathroom at all. So we're just like whizzing around the house looking for a place to add the bathroom, which we end up adding one here. Yeah. And we changed the tiles in the floor to something a bit less weird. Yeah, there we go. Sort of traditional bathroom tiles everywhere. And we use these glass doors again. And then we try and squeeze in as much as possible. Yep, there's the toilet, the tub. I noticed it blocked the window, but like I wanted to remove the window, but at the same time it looked nice from the outside, so I just left it there. We're gonna put these in there, but then I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. It seemed like it was too cluttered. So we add a glass table in there instead. Yeah, there we go. And we are also turning on the bb.move objects enabled cheat, so we can put the sink through it. That way we can add clutter to the desk later when we're decorating. Yeah, so that is really cramped bathroom. Like, I can't even. And then we're really confused about this area here. Like, I didn't know what to do with it. It was too small. Like, the orientation of it was a little bit too strange to turn into a sitting area, like a living room or something. So, yeah, we put a table in the center there. I don't know why, but I figured, like, you know, in the foyer, you walk in, you see this little table, and we put like flowers on top of it and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, it'll look nice when you walk into a room. And we put like seats here so that when you have guests over, you can, you know, they have a place to sit down and to chat and like wait. Which is why, like, I wanted to change the people who are originally supposed to live in this house. Like, they aren't fancy people, but this house is way too fancy. So yeah, I'm not quite sure who's gonna be living in here anymore. We look around for a nice table. Like, this was a bit more appropriate than anything else so far. Carpet, the usual stuff, just trying to fill out space. And now we add the flowers, like this nice little rose bouquet thing. Try and add more chairs in, but I'm not sure whether we keep it. Yeah, I think we keep it like that. And I was trying so hard to add colors to this room, but I have no sense of coloration. Like, my design tutor was lying when she said that I had like a good sense of color and stuff on my end of year sort of report, because like I just can't work with colors. Like, I hate colors. I love monochrome, like black, white, grays. I love. But you tell me to work with like bright colors. Like, you saw what happened with the build with Nana's house. Like, it was a pastel-y mess. So we're here in the dining room, like a nice chair for the, you know, head of the table, and then we have these 4 red chairs. Another red, I don't know why, I just keep going with red. I'm trying to find a carpet that suited this thing, and we just went through all the swatches. I need a color wheel. Like, I miss the color wheel in Sims 3. Like, Sims 4, I think the building will get easier for me because I never really messed around with like constraint floor elevation cheats and things like that. So, but it's just like, right, now we're upstairs. We're trying to figure out if we can put in, yeah, that thing, which we don't do in the end. We decided to move like the sitting area into the bedroom, so that'll be like, you know, a private family sitting area. There goes my phone. Yeah, there we go. And then we add some walls here, and then we're gonna, no, we move the walls closer there, yeah. And then we add those pretty archways in, sort of to separate like the bedroom and the sitting room for guests. And we add another bathroom, like this. We just squeezed in another bathroom because in the Crawford Manor, I get really frustrated because they have to go all the way upstairs just to use the bathroom. So yeah, it's just a tiny bathroom. We're trying to figure out where to put it. I thought it was really awkward if we put the toilet right there, and like someone walks in and the first thing they see is just you sitting on the toilet. So yeah, adding the wallpapers again, and we moved that so we can add the sink there and it won't look weird. I really like this sink. Phone, shut up. Adding the bed. This bed is like the best vanilla bed in the game, so I was glad we could use it here. Whew, that's a big carpet. Adding carpets just to fill up space again, and I think we add a little trunk. Yeah, we add a trunk to the end of the bed. Again, trying to figure out how to work with colors. In the end, I just went for that yucky toxic green color. Tried to be a little bit bold in the sitting area, but I think I just deleted. Yeah, we changed the colors of that. Back to black and white. Yeah, I tried, but it just wasn't working out. And then we're just gonna go through like a bunch of chairs. Like these chairs don't stay because they look too similar. Then we tried the ones that we put downstairs, and it still didn't look right. So we'll say goodbye to these chairs in a second. Okay, yeah. Oh god, yeah. The floor disappeared for a second. Yeah, we went with these chairs instead because I thought like the the square shaped one with the more rounded sofa. Try and put a TV there, but we took the wrong TV. There we go. And now we're just trying to decide where to put the dresser. I think we just stick it in the corner. Yep, there we go. And we add 2 mirrors into the bedroom. One over the dresser because there should be one there. And this antique looking mirror in the corner. Checking through once more, and then we're gonna add a little study nook here. It's a little bit cramped. Again, the yellow chair. Just trying to make it work, guys. Computer, and we try and figure out where we could put this massive bookcase. So we just stick it in that corner. I think we move it to face the door instead. I tried to put a bookcase here, but then when I lifted up the walls, yeah, I saw that there was a window there, so bye bookcase. Sofa, a little reading nook, and we move this to face there so it's easier for the Sims to walk. Try to add a carpet, but I didn't think it worked, but I just left it there anyway. We added this flowery carpet down the center here. And yeah, I think this is where the episode ends for now. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!